Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network and iHeartRadio. Welcome to Hunting for Answers, a true crime podcast. I'm your host, Hunter, and today we're highlighting a case that unfolded fast, but left a family waiting for answers for years. It happened in Federal Way, Washington, late on July 8th, 2021, into the early morning hours of July 9th. A woman went to answer a knock at her door. Moments later, gunshots rang out. She was shot at the doorway of her apartment. Her children were home. And to this day, no suspect has been publicly identified. This is the story of Fanta Dolley. Fanta Dolley was 44 years old. She was a mother, a friend, and a member of the community in Federal Way. In July of 2021, Fanta was living at the Glen Park Apartments near the 900 block of Southwest Campus Drive. That night, Fanta was home with her teenage daughters. There was no public indication of trouble, no reported disturbance, and no known threat had been publicly reported. That night, there was a knock at the door. Police haven't said who was there, how many people were present, or if any words were exchanged, if any. What we do know is that Fanta went to answer the door. According to police, she was shot at the doorway of her apartment. She was struck multiple times. Her daughters were inside and heard the gunshots. Officers responded to reports of a shooting at the apartment complex that night. After performing life-saving measures, Fanta Dolley was pronounced deceased at the scene. Police have not said what led to the gunfire or whether Fanta Dolley knew the shooter. Family members have said they believe the incident may have been a case of mistaken identity, but police have not confirmed this possibility. No motive has been publicly confirmed, and no suspect has been identified in public reporting. In the days that followed, Fanta's loved ones spoke out. They described her as a devoted, hardworking mother and said she was not involved in anything that would have made her a target. As they searched for answers, one possibility was raised by the family, that the person responsible may have been looking for someone else. Police have not confirmed this possibility either. Police also haven't said whether that person left on foot or in a vehicle. They haven't publicly released surveillance footage, a description of a suspect, or details about the weapon used. No arrest has been announced, and no charges have been filed. For Fanta's daughters, the loss was immediate. They were home when their mother answered the door. They heard the gunshots, and they lost their mother in a matter of moments. As the case remained unsolved, the community called for information. Around that same time, Federal Way Police acknowledged a rise in violent crime in the area and announced increased patrols. Crime Stoppers of Puget Sound later featured the case and announced a reward of up to $6,000 for information leading to an arrest. Years later, the questions are still the same. Who came to Fanta Dolley's door? Did she know the person on the other side? And why was her life taken at her own home? Anyone with information about the death of Fanta Dolley is asked to contact Federal Way Police. You can also submit an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers of Puget Sound. Contact information is listed in the description below. Our thoughts are with Fanta Dolley's children and the rest of her family and loved ones. As we close out this episode, remember that sharing her story helps keep Fanta's case from being forgotten and supports the search for answers. For updates on this case and others, follow Hunting for Answers. You can also connect with us through our Facebook group and find us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Reach out if there's a story you believe deserves attention. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Until next time. Hunting for Answers is a production of the Black Effect Podcast Network. For more podcasts from the Black Effect Podcast Network, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.